Hi guys, so this is going to be a message, advice message for the divine feminine. Okay, so I already laid out your cards here to save some time. I pulled two cards from one card from the Soulful Woman's Oracle, as well as the Divine Feminine Oracle cards, and I used the Power of Surrender cards with the Power of Love cards, along with the Universal Goddess Tarot. So this is all feminine energy. Whether you're a male and you're taking on the energies of, the feminine, then this could also apply to yourself. But feminines, we're going to begin with you. Okay, so I'm going to start by reading the card that came out for you, which is number 12. It's creative cocooning. Creative cocooning. I think I'm saying that right. Cocooning. Creative cocooning is a freedom I give myself. I create a safe nest for peace, healing, and calm. So I'm going to read to you what that is. It says, taking quiet time for myself to rest, dream, and reflect on my life is a deep pleasure I give myself. Okay? For yourself. As I cocoon, I become a safe nest for myself, a nourishing space of inner calm and peace. Slowly and magically, new thoughts and ideas begin to hatch like tiny eggs of light. I hear things I have never heard before. The universe is talking to me, and I am listening. When I'm in my creative cocoon, I remember that my true life is a soul journey. My soul knows nothing of ego agendas, but moves to experience life in all its wonder and beauty. After cocooning, I feel whole and happy. I feel connected to the flow of life, and I am restored, regenerated, and inspired. I am ready for my next step. So an affirmation for this is, creative cocooning is a freedom I give myself. I create a safe nest for peace, healing, and calm. So this is pretty much letting you know that it's okay to take time to yourself to be in your shelf, right? To be in your little cocoon, to be in your safe zone, and a feeling of, inner peace and harmony where nobody could touch you, no one can distract you, no one can fucking bother you, in other words. So it's very important to take time for yourself, even if it's taking a break from social media, taking a break to constantly see what the masculine is up to, or constantly needing to get reassurance from them on the daily, because, your mindset needs clarification 24/7. And you got to remember, not everybody is like that. So if your masculine they express themselves differently than a feminine does. So if they're not meeting your expectations of getting that closure at the time that you want it, how you want it, when you want it, you tend to get a little discouraged, a little pissed off. And so it's very important to just back off a little bit, find that inner peace. Don't overanalyze things all the time. Don't overthink things, so that when you're ready to come out of your cocoon, you feel refreshed. You could spread your wings and fly. It's kind of like being in a little egg, right? And you're being fed. Your mind is being fed from spirit, okay? So that you're not constantly overthinking about the same shit, the same thing over and over again. So let your mind rest a little bit, okay? And then we have from the Divine Feminine card, Teresa of Avila, Our Lady of the Interior Life. I trust the answers I find within me. How do you get those answers within you? Cocooning, right? Within me. I know that the presence of love is real. Okay, you're not crazy. What you're feeling is real. It says Saint Teresa is a call for the importance of the interior life. She knew intimately about the spiritual wealth of all we all possess, and how access to it if we're willing to go inward. She not only emphasized the need to meditate and to pray in order to reach that innermost castle where the soul waits for us, but she also instructed the sisters of her convent on how to discern the presence of the soul, or of saint, or of a holy person that is giving us wisdom from within us. She had a bookmark that supposedly read, "If you have God, you will want for nothing. God alone suffices." This synthesizes the wisdom of her experience. Nothing less than divine love will satiate a seeker, especially once you have met with it from within. She urges us to meditate, to pray, to go inward and meet with the presence of the soul. And then she asks for us to believe that it is real and that the answers we find are real. She asks us to move that inner truth out into the world with confidence and conviction. Oh, I can't talk. Conviction. Sorry, my nose is a little plugged up, so you can't really understand me. Okay, trust the messages that you're receiving from spirit, from within your higher self as well, especially when you are in that meditative space, okay, and mindset. That's when you truly can find the answers that you're seeking. Okay, so I pulled a few cards here. What are the 3 things that the divine feminine needs to surrender to? Okay, the advice from spirit is surrender to inner peace. How crazy is that? We're talking about inner peace going within. It says cultivate inner peace on a daily basis. In quiet meditative moments, focus on the stillness within and enjoy this inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. You see? You got to allow your mind to rest. You got to find that peace within yourself, knowing that it's okay that you don't have the answers every single day, or have the answers that you need for certain things right away, okay? Because sometimes we don't get them right away, and it's okay, or maybe it's not time for you to know just yet. So you have to be at peace with that. And then we have surrender your desire to control people, not peeper. People. It says being over controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. Remember how I said in the beginning to back off a little bit, to be in your little cocoon? Yeah. That's clarification right there, okay? You can't control every situation, every outcome, and that's okay. And then we have surrender to the magic of who you are, which is funny because this was at the bottom of the deck, and as I was shuffling, I saw it, and I'm like, I'm just going to leave it because if it's meant to be, it'll come out. First card I got was this one. So it says surrender to the magic of who you are. We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that comes from just being you. You don't need to be something you're not. You don't have to force yourself to be in the vibration that you are not meant to be on because you want to be with your masculine. You have to go with the flow. You have to be in the now. You have to do what works for you on your time frame, on your energy field. Yes, energy changes daily depending on our thoughts, our actions, and all that, and you can always manipulate it. But if you are not surrendering to who you are and how you feel at the moment and embracing that and realizing that the energy that you're carrying right now and not worry about yesterday's or tomorrow's energy, that's magic all on its own. That helps you out internally and emotionally and physically as well. Okay, so then we have compassion. It says you demonstrate the language of the heart by actively sharing and living love. Having a little bit more compassion, not only towards your masculine, but yourself. When was the last time you showed yourself compassion? You get a little upset because you're like, fuck, I fell for their shit again, or I should have known better not to do this or say this or act in that way because I got a little sissy fit or whatever. Have a little compassion for yourself and how you talk to yourself, because you mirror your masculine, right? You guys mirror each other. So how you treat yourself says a lot on the vibration, on how your masculine is taking on that energy when you are communicating with them. Okay, they can pick up that vibration. Then we have elevation. It says you are making the conscious decision to raise your vibration of love. This is consciously chosen. This is you choosing to awaken a different side of you, to align yourself with your chakras, to be in balance, to do things daily, even if they're small things, daily at a time, to raise your vibration, to ground yourself, to find that alignment within yourself so that you can raise your vibration, even if it's by music, movies, doing what you want to do, not what society thinks you should do every day. It's what your soul, what your heart, what your mind is urging you to do right now. Today could be way different from what your mind and your soul and your heart want to do tomorrow. So you have to just take it in day by day, okay? And that's how you elevate your consciousness. You elevate your energy like that, by just embracing the now. And then we have tolerance. It says you appreciate other points of view because you sense the love in everyone. Sometimes this is true, because not all of you guys can tolerate people's shit. Okay? Because not everybody has the same perception as you do. And you have to come to understanding with that. My masculine is not going to have the same perception as I have. So they may not understand things the way I do, or not take things the way I do, or understand energy the way I do. So you have to have that understanding and have a little bit more compassionate towards them as well when it comes to that. And some of you guys are definitely really spending time with you, or getting to know your spiritual self. And because you're getting to know your spiritual self, you know how to react, how to react during the situations or times of being tested. As someone comes at you a different way and you're like, where did that come from? And you have to remind yourself, okay, this could be a test, because I'm over here acting all fucking spiritual and shit, and then it's talking about self-love and everything, and here comes the universe like, let's test her out, let's see if you practice what you're preaching. And someone comes along, or they'll probably use your masculine. On the contrary, they do that all the time to test you out, okay, to see if you pass. Okay, you're practicing self-love. Let's have them trigger you a little bit and see how you react, how you take on that energy, that situation, how you're going to acknowledge it all. You know, if you flip out, then that's a lesson you still have to learn, or a trigger you still have to overcome. So knowing what you can tolerate, what you cannot tolerate is like sorry, I can't even talk. Shows you what part of yourself and what areas of yourself you need work on. Triggers are fucking ongoing, okay? That's all I'm saying. So make sure that you know to operate with a higher vibration, a higher level of consciousness, and a deeper understanding that, you know what, this could be a test. If your masculine is coming at you in a certain way, you have to be able to tolerate it in a way where your higher self is stepping into the plate, if you understand what I mean. Okay? Okay, so the 3 tarot cards, the first one we have here is Justice. I don't know if you can see, but the masculine is at her knee, because she's finding justice here. She is getting that energy of, you respect me, I honor myself and what I do, my word. I'm always 100% authentic and true. When you are always 100% authentic and true to yourself, your masculine is going to respect that in you. If you don't have that respect in yourself, how is your masculine going to take it? You know what I mean? So if you're always 100% authentic, surrendering to the magic of who the fuck you are, you will be way more respected and taken seriously, and they will be at your motherfucking knees telling you you're the goddamn queen. Okay? Always be authentic, always be true. Okay? Don't let anybody overstep your boundaries. Let it be known, okay? Because not everybody can read your goddamn mind. They're not psychic readers or psychic mind readers. Edward Cullen doesn't exist right now. You know, hey, I expect you to know what the fuck I'm thinking and you acting upon that. No, you have to justify it. You have to communicate it. A closed mouth doesn't get fed. So then we have the Queen of Wands here. Okay, feminines, you are a boss ass bitch. You are the one, you are the yin to their yang. You are the fire, okay? You guys are both fires, yes. But with the Queen of Wands in this deck, it's like you're so full of love and compassion and fire. It's like one person has more fire than the other, and when two of them are aligned with the same kind of fire, holy fuck, volcano, right? Fireworks and all that shit. It's like you constantly feel like you have to keep the fire alive, right? Even if it's with yourself and your masculine or the connection, this is letting you know you have the fire all on your own. You keep it burning by being creative, being compassionate with yourself, keeping that crown on your head. And that's what gives you, when you're happy with yourself, when you have that confidence, it shows. Because self-confidence, self-love is the Queen of Wands. That makes you fiery. That makes you sexy. That makes you very attractive. So when you have all those things and you have the respect for yourself, you have the compassion, the self-esteem, the self-love, the inner peace and all that, that is like, you're on fire. You're like legit the shit. You know what I mean? So that's why when we get triggered in certain ways, I always see it as a blessing, because okay, this motherfucking trigger is going to help me become a better boss ass bitch. Because then when that trigger comes back around, I'll know how to deal with it. I will recognize it, and I will have better grounding towards it. You know what I mean? Ooh. Ooh. And then we have the Four of Pentacles here. The Four of Pentacles in this deck is like everything that you've held in, right? All the emotions, things that are not spoken or said. Look at all these scrolls here. It's like letters, written letters or text messages or emails that have not been sent, or maybe they have not been read. So many things that have been unspoken or unsaid and shit like that. That needs to be revealed, that needs to be released. If you tell the truth on how you feel, what you want to say, your masculine will respect that. Whether they like it or not, they will always respect your honesty. Okay? So, and when you are in your honesty and when you are in your truth and stuff like that, and you're not afraid to express certain things or emotions, that with confidence, oh Lord, you are sexy as fuck. You are the hottest goddess empress there will be, because you are showing people and yourself that you are in your power. So always do things, always embrace the triggers, the tests, because it's only for your highest good, and it's only to keep the fucking crown on your head. Okay? So that's the advice that Spirit has for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in your next video. Bye-bye.